Stop trying to be authentic. This is a thing that, or a phrase that you hear a lot of people say, like, be authentic, be yourself, right? You hear this a lot. I'm telling you that advice is garbage. Because if you want to improve, if you want to be better, if you want to, let's say, you want to become a doctor, like, this is just a random example. You have to view yourself as a type of guy who's a doctor, who does the habits of a doctor, right? That is not you being authentic. That is you portraying yourself as someone else. The greatest athletes, businessmen, artists, or the just greatest people in general. These people copied and imitated the qualities that got them there. Kobe Bryant, he copied the way Ali, like Muhammad Ali, spoke. He got his name, like his nickname Mamba, from a villain he watched, like from a movie or something. He imitated other people. He imitated how Michael Jordan walked. And mind you, this was before he was like interested in just doing basketball as his career. He didn't find himself, he built himself. He faked it till he made it. And you hear this, like, I'm pretty sure there's an interview where he says fake it till you make it, or I can't remember, it was some athlete. And this is such an important phrase. Like, if you want to live a better life, you want to live a life where you literally have a girlfriend, you have to pretend like you're someone you're not. Because the version of you that you are right now is a video game loser, junk food addict, porn addict, right? Pussy, weak motherfucker. That is a lot of men's authentic self nowadays. The men who are addicted to porn, junk food, that is their true reality. That's their authentic self. They're losers. They're weak, right? And it's hard to get out of being that same identity. Like, if you try and do the better habits, right? You're gonna pull back to this old version of yourself because, again, you're being authentic to yourself, right? If you stay authentic to yourself, you're gonna stay in the same place. I understand it sounds like horrible advice. Everyone says that it's a bad thing that you're not authentic, you're not being yourself. But being yourself doesn't get you the woman of your dreams. Being yourself gets you no attraction from girls. Being yourself doesn't make progress in your physique. Being yourself does not make you money. Being yourself worsens your life. The reason why you are in the place that you are in your life is because you're the type of person that you are. All right. The reason why a lot of guys out there or people, human beings in general, are unable to quit their bad habits is because they're being authentic. The reason why you don't make as much progress, and why you see some guys make faster progress than you, is because you're being authentic to yourself. Those guys aren't being authentic. They're faking it till they make it. When you fake it till you make it, right? Which is a phrase that is such wisdom. It's truth. It's the truth. Throughout the thousands of years that humans have been, the men who improved viewed themselves and became. They viewed themselves in a certain way and they became that. Why don't you do that? Why don't you copy? Like, I'm not saying that you're going to be a world class athlete, right? I'm not saying that you're going to be um, top 0.0001%. But I'm saying that if copying other people's qualities or pretending to be the type of guy who gets bitches, who makes money, who has a great physique, who's an athlete, who works hard, right? When you view yourself and you've never been like this entire life, you're a lazy motherfucker, you're a bitch, you're weak, you're a loser, no women's attracted to you, but you fake like you're the type of guy who gets girls. You fake like you're the type of guy who gets the job offer. You're faking that you pretend to be these types of men, right? You're more likely to become that. Those things are more likely to happen. This is the law of the universe. This is complete, like, this is utter truth. If you pretend like you're someone you're not, you become that person. And sure, this sounds like a bad thing. Like everyone portrays it to seem like a bad thing, but it's not. It's a good thing. It's a good thing if you want to improve. It can be a double-edged sword. Of course, anything can. You can fake being a dumbass and you'll become a dumbass, right? You can fake, like, all these things are obviously, like, everything has a double-edged sword. Of course it does. But if you use it in your advantage, right, and you're not authentic to yourself and you pretend to be like the type of guy, again, a big example, which helped me get my girlfriend, by the way, is I pretended to be the type of guy that gets loads of bitches, and that attracted my girlfriend. And mind you, before this, I hadn't kissed a girl, right? I pretended like I was the type of guy who kissed girls before I even asked them to be my girlfriend. I got my first kiss from my girlfriend. Before she was my girlfriend, we literally made out. And mind you, she supposedly isn't the type of girl to do this. She told me, right, why after into our relationship, she said, "Oh, I wouldn't make out with a guy, but but I would make out with a girl before we started dating. I am the type of guy who makes women wet. I am the type of guy who's attractive. And mind you, before this, I hadn't had a real relationship. I hadn't really kissed a girl. Most I've ever gotten was a hug. And now I get way more than that. Way more. You would be surprised. All of this, by the way, because I pretended to be someone I'm not. I've been able to have success in my dating life. Now, this is a big example, and of course, you can copy this. Of course, you can copy being some dude with big fucking balls like me who gets bitches, and you're gonna get bitches. That is the law of the universe. When you pretend to be someone you're not, you do the habits of that person. You act and think like that type of person. So the results that you get are gonna be like this type of person gets. So this is up to you how you want to be. Literally, you will make faster progress and self improvement in your life by pretending to be someone you're not. But also make sure it's someone that you want to be like. Okay? So that's pretty much it for this video. Just wanted to drop some wisdom for you. Ooh. Ooh. If you want more videos like this that talk about self improvement, improving your life, click that subscribe button. I also have a full on program that teaches you how to improve your life, how to improve your mental health, how to build a physique that gets you attraction from women, and more things like that. Click, click that link in the description. Other than that, bro, peace out. There's a hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.